Okay, hello, hello, hello. Welcome, Mara. Welcome, everybody on YouTube's. Yeah, welcome to your lesson. How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty well.
Good. How's homework been going?
Uh, there has been progress, not as
Okay.
much as I would like, but
Mm-hmm.
progress. I think I'm very consistent with fry use in my morning and evening voices now, like when I'm super
Mm-hmm.
tired. I'm still really struggling to do it on purpose, though, outside of that.
Okay.
Uh, Sometimes I get it and then I can't do much with it. It's like just really focusing on keeping it stable, but most of the time it's still just struggling to find it without the abduction.
Okay. Okay. And how have you been finding in terms of like using morning voice to do it?
Uh, it's been very like easy, I think, and it doesn't feel adducted or strained or at all at that point.
Okay then. So specifically during morning voice, everything seems to work spot on.
Yeah,
Okay. I'm thinking in that case, um, although it's uh, a more frustrating way to approach it, I'm thinking let's just use morning voice as the practice for your fry. And the specific practice is I want you to, okay, first set of homework immediately as soon as you open the lesson. Yeah,
yeah,
basically practicing fry every single morning as best as you're able. Um, and the point is to continue that for as long as you can. Like just continue using fry in all of your speech until it stops allowing you to do that. Um, and the hope is that as morning voice dissipates from you talking, and like be actively talking and using your voice a whole bunch, using heavy fry,
yeah,
um, as your voice, like as morning voice goes away, you're going to be trying to continue that fry. What I'm expecting is for there to be a point where, as you keep practicing, it will become harder and harder and harder for you to maintain fry, and something will happen at some point. Also, possibly not though, because a lot of this is behavioral stuff. So, like, we'll see.
yeah.
Have you had any where you have just practiced until something goes wrong in terms of morning voice?
Uh, I think what I have been doing is just practicing like actively just nonstop talking for like
Mm-hmm.
5, 10 minutes. And it seems like it slowly starts to reduce, uh,
Yeah.
but I have not gone like to the point of just to the point where there is no fry.
Okay. Okay. So yeah,
So I can try that, yeah.
yeah. I would say morning voice until it doesn't necessarily have to be until like the fry is gone. But just until you run into issues, whether that's adduction or
Yeah.
whatever. Um, yeah. Anything else I want to comment on that? No, I think that's all.
I think that
Oh,
I
and
have.
B. Oh, go on. Sorry.
I've also noticed it's not really much of an issue right now since I'm still trying to find the fry, but
Mm-hmm.
I've also noticed that I can only really do it at like lower pitches in my range. If I try to go higher, then it just falls apart, I think.
And that includes in morning
Becomes
voice.
very clear. Yes, even in morning voice.
Yeah, fry is generally easier at a lower pitch. Um,
Yeah,
I would say for now, let's focus on keeping the fry uh, as we leave morning voice, and then as you get better at that, we'll
yeah,
move towards going to higher pitches with the fry. Um, yeah, fry is easier at lower pitches anyway, so that makes sense to me. And morning voice is going to be pushing you towards lower pitches, so higher pitches are harder in and of themselves during morning voice.
yeah,
Um, Okay. Also, when you're doing that practice, you're going to want to be a very active participant in the um, like engaging with what that fry is sounding like and how to like do it essentially. so that it's going to be easy for you to do it when it's not in morning voice. That'll become more relevant as you start moving more, like going for longer and longer past morning voice. But yeah, you'll get what I mean by that as you're going through, I suppose.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. All right, sounds good. Okay then. So I'm thinking, for Fry, I think we're going to stick with your morning voice stuff, which means it does make it difficult to do in lesson. So in that case, where do we move next? Or do you want me to talk about some of the stuff that I've noticed in the voices you sent me? Or if you have a specific idea of where you want to go, then we can do that.
Yeah, you can. I'm good with you leading it.
Sure.
I don't really have a specific focus right now.
Yeah, so something I was noticing through... I don't think I'd completed the message sending it to you, but I've been listening to all the different clips a few times. And through the mask, femme, and androgynous voices, like through the whole range of voices that you've sent me, there's like a commonality in all of them. They all have this sort of this more calmer tone, which mainly comes from like a very stable loudness. Now, part of that will be part of that's a little bit fake in that it would have been done in post, because a lot of these are characters and they're like trying to have that. And so without a doubt, like the sound engineers will be trying to up the ante on that. But still, like there'll be compression stuff. But still, as a general thing, a stabler loudness is going to be a thing. That's sort of like very calm tone, like when we're kind of talking like this and we have this really calm tone and we can move all around and stuff, but we still have this very like gentle sound to our voice. That's kind of like a overall prosody thing. That's an element of it. And then generally lower pitches, but with some decent mobility, that mobility being very fluid though. So like, we don't move in that choppy staccato way, we move in whatever the fuck the opposite of staccato is, where we move like in a flowy kind of way with our pitch. Yeah, those are the main things I noticed. And that was consistent through all of the different voices you were sending me. That very sort of like, yeah. And in some of the mask ones, I think I'd written that one out. We'll just double check what my thoughts were specifically. Oh yeah, plenty of fry in all of them, obviously. Yeah, that was right. Yeah, in some of the voices you'd pointed out and some ones that I'd noticed, there were like some particularly heavy weights going on in the mask voices specifically, which can, when used in conjunction with the other stuff, can again bring that sort of like gentle but commanding tone, I suppose. Like if I go from like a voice like this as opposed to like a voice like this, where I have a very, very a much heavier vocal weight paired with a very, very gentle tone, where my volume is staying about the same all the time, and even if I have movements in pitch, it's still very it's very smooth, it's very, yeah, it's almost like being soft while being heavy. Does that make sense in terms of what I'm communicating there? Or it gives the illusion of being soft while being heavy, which gives this like unique kind of cool sound.
I think so that, yeah, I think for mask I had sent the first clip, the Patrick Jane clip, and that is sort of my voice goal. But I was overthinking it, and I thought that can't be Fry. That must be something else. So I looked for other examples of that quality.
Yeah.
And so the second clip I sent that has a lot of the heavy weight. That's not actually a voice goal. It's just like I heard the same quality in that. But that is still very interesting to hear.
Okay, cool. No problem at all. Okay, then. So yeah, I'm thinking, and it all kind of like, if you piece those elements together, they all fit very nicely. Like lower pitches, Fry, a gentle tone. Um, it all gives this sort of like very like if you look at papers actually this is generally categorized as a very attractive sounding voice.
Oh,
I have to
that works.
remind myself of the author that I was reading. I haven't finished this paper yet, but stop trying to find out if I'm a robot. Come on. Freaking living in England, having to have VPNs everywhere. Yeah, fundamental frequency of female's voice, a cross-country empirical study on its influence on social and sexual selection. So it's looking at feminine voices specifically, but my understanding is it also translates to masculine voices a lot. And a lot is that is lower pitches being, this is mainly focused on pitch. That's what fundamental frequency is, but lower pitches being perceived as more feminine, more attractive. And often those pair with that extra fry, but very stable. Loudness is like a really big one, which is why you see it in a lot of like the M&S ad, if you've ever seen that. That one has like a lot of those same qualities. Yeah. Okie dokie. So, of those things that I've highlighted there, what would you like to have a play with? Hello, Mara? Eva?
I
Cool,
forgot
okay.
I was muted. Sorry.
No, it's fine. Don't worry. Yeah, which of those would you like to have a play with?
Yeah, I think we've kind of already worked on the pitch fluidity, and the loudness kind of feels like it's maybe a little bit more of a habit thing, I guess. Like I have
Largely,
to,
yes. It's like a practice thing. I think
yeah,
in your voice, you kind of have, like, you already have a lot of that. Like, there is a lot of stability to the loudness of your voice, if that makes sense.
that's nice. At
There you
least one thing is going right.
go.
Um,
I think, to
I
be honest,
guess
you do
maybe
have a lot of these tonal qualities. I think a lot of it is already present in your voice.
that's good to hear. I guess maybe I wouldn't really be sure how exactly to work towards the softer tone, I guess, aside from just like playing around with it. So yeah,
Yeah.
maybe that might be a good thing to focus on.
So usually for that sort of thing, because it is more of a macro lens prosody thing, I would usually put you towards like try to embody a character that has those qualities. I would say you already have quite a lot of that in your voice already, like that softness to your voice. But yeah, role playing a character is probably the easiest way to go about that for any major tonal things. Like, did we do the fairy tale thing before? I feel like we did, but I can't quite remember.
Yes, we did.
Yeah, so that's that same concept where we're like embodying a character, that specific character being like a nursery or kindergarten teacher. So if we go for you'll know better than me, what character should we try to embody here? It doesn't have to be like a specific character, it could be like an archetype or something.
I feel like I'm always really bad at these, at like making these associations.
Okay.
I'm
What are
not
some of the
sure.
types of characters that you often find with this kind of voice that you like? I noticed like some of what you sent me was like a sort of what would I call it? Like a arrogant doctor was one of them. That was what I was picking up from. He had very house vibes, or there was a whole bunch in the
Yeah, a lot
voice
of
acting
them
sent
feel
me.
very. A lot of them feel very like I guess confident and
Yeah,
self-assured
confidence is
type.
definitely. Yeah, yeah, I think there was like big confidence, big confidence paired with being like kind of hot. That was what I was getting from the characters. Like the way I would differentiate, I can't remember the name of the doctor you
Yeah.
sent me, but the way I would differentiate like him versus House, because House has that very overconfident, but doesn't have any of the qualities we're talking about. Because House isn't portrayed as being attractive. He's like he was portrayed as being unattractive, and that's like part of what's going on with House. Um, so that kind of like it's a mixture of like confident but like suave kind of thing. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I could see
Yeah.
a Neil Patrick Harris character having these same qualities if it was like an arrogant
That
character.
feels accurate. Yeah.
Yeah, cool, cool. Okay, so tuning into that kind of vibe as best as you can, kind of confident, kind of like you've got a bit of charm, and you know you've got a bit of charm. That's what we're gonna go with. What do I give you as a script for that? Or what can I use to get you in a slightly like cocky and you've earned it kind of character? Ooh, what
Oh,
kind of
this is
script do
gonna
I
be
use for that?
hard.
Yeah. Um, you know what? See if this will work. All right, we'll see what this comes up with. Haha, this is perfect. Okay, hang on. Let me just read through it quickly. Okay, I'm thinking of literally, I don't remember the name of them, but that doctor character that you sent me, it is literally like exactly what I have in my brain. Okay, we'll see how well this works. Okay, I haven't read through this fully, but wait, let me just check if that is okay. Ooh, okay, I have to edit that slightly because it is giving me. I'm just using ChatGPT to give us something. I'll be completely honest, and it is working great, but it's added a little bit
Oh,
of
no.
spice, which isn't quite appropriate for stream. I'm like, really? ChatGPT did that? For fuck? Okay. Because we're not about to do a flirtation roleplay. That is a little bit weird for a teacher-student dynamic. Okay, here we go.
Oh yes, sorry, like kind of a script or something that we can use for the practice or a scenario or something like that.
Yeah, we're trying to basically help. We're helping Mara to like get into character of somebody with these tonal qualities, and it's a specific like soft tone. It's like a soft, confident tone, of someone who's like kind of like arrogant and cocky, but also like talented. It's like a specific type of character you see in media sometimes, and it runs through like a lot of the character suggestions that that Mara sent. Okay, we're all gonna have a quick read through that to check that it is like stream appropriate, just in case I missed something, because fucking GPT be going wild sometimes. Okay. Your character would be Alex, mine would be Jordan.
Oh, this is gonna be so fun. I'm getting free acting practice here.
Hells yeah. Okay, this looks fine. It's maybe piled a little bit too high in the arrogance, but whatever. Okay, we'll give it a go. We'll give it a go. By all means, take your time to have a little read through and familiarize yourself with it, and let me know when you're ready. And get yourself in character. It doesn't have to be like good roleplay, by the way. The point is just to like bring that tonal quality into your voice. The rest of it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You don't need to act
No, I thought I was going to be graded or something.
Yeah, Critical Role of watching this, and we are, you know, we are judging. Yeah, just let me know when you're ready. Oh, wait, we'll warm up first, and then... yeah, let's warm up now. Before I forget to do that. Okay, if you want to follow my lead. You alright? Sounded okay.
Yeah, okay.
Sorry? Okay, nicely recovered. Nicely recovered. Not bad. I think we're getting closer to your limit here, but
Oop.
that was going well.
Yeah, I think I'm hitting my upper limit there.
Yeah. Okay. Right. Maximum pitch range then. Nice. Don't run out of breath like I did. Good, good, good. And then up to the top for a pitch siren. Lovely. Okay, and then same thing at the bottom. Good, good. Okie dokie. So, what we're going to do is, to help you get into character, I'm going to play a little bit about Patrick Jane person. So you can have a listen. I don't get too embarrassed. Everybody ignore the music over this, because it has me music on it, I guess, because editors be editing. And yeah, use this to like help you get into character, I guess. We're going for that kind of vibe, but for character, Alex. Ignoring the
Honestly,
music.
it's not as bad as it looks.
You enjoy your work a little too much. You're a ghoul. If you don't get horny reading Fangoria, I'm Britney Spears.
Yeah, well, they always want to be the smartest person in the room, don't they? When in fact, that's me.
I don't
Obviously.
think it's coming through yet.
Oh, is that not coming through? Oh, let me fix that real quick. Boo. Okay, tell me if it comes through now.
Don't fret. I wouldn't seduce you over a meal. It'd be very sophomore.
You a later like
Yeah, coming through. Okay, cool.
carpet. A little bit of bitch inside the nice. A little bit of nice inside the bitch.
Well, you should be terrified. I hope you burn like a candle, you miserable son of a bitch.
This is God speaking. You've made me angry, Michael. Very angry.
You wouldn't knowingly record yourself making love on the boss's carpet.
Would you like a drink, a snack?
Yes.
Sparkling water. No ice, room temperature.
Oh, come on, guys. I just robbed a Russian mobster. You can't call Lisbon?
So we can hear how his voice is very like God, I have to use mask voice. I haven't used it in ages. So if I was looking at your script, it'd be like, of course it is. I don't just make art, Jordan. I define it. Modesty is for people who... No, slow down. Modesty is for people still there. Modesty is for people still waiting. Okay. Modesty is for people still waiting to be noticed. I've already been noticed. No, I'm inevitable. People can argue taste, argue meaning, but talent, that speaks for itself. That very sort of like confident tone, paired with that sort of like imagine the confidence is why like the voice doesn't need to assert itself, so it doesn't need to be this big obnoxious voice because it's already a fucking baller, you know. That's what we're going for here.
I love that.
Yeah, there you go. Like that soft tone becomes because you don't need to be aggressive. You're already the fucking top boy. That's what you're embodying there. At least that's what I'm hearing in these voices that you've sent me. Like, I'm already the fucking number one, so I don't need to be fucking like this big bravado, whatever, because like it's unnecessary. Okay, all right. You ready? And you can be silly with it. Don't Still
Yeah,
take it
I'm
seriously.
still hearing myself.
All right. Let me know when you want to start.
The audio is still coming through, sorry.
Oh shit! Yeah, sorry. Okay, that should be fixed now. Do you want to test it real quick?
Okay, should be. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, just tell me when you want me to start because I've got the first
Great.
line.
Okay, ready.
Okay, all right. Your work seems to be getting a lot of attention, Alex.
Of course it is. I don't just make art, Jordan. I define it.
Perfect. That's modest.
Modesty is for people still waiting to be noticed. I've already been noticed.
You're impossible.
No, I'm inevitable. People can argue taste, argue meaning, but talent? That speaks for itself.
Okay, try. Actually, no. How do you feel about? Let me think about this for a moment. Actually, no, it's fine. We'll carry on. God, you really enjoy the sound of your own voice, don't you?
Naturally, it's a good voice attached to good ideas. Why wouldn't I enjoy it?
Arrogance usually gets old fast.
True, but when you actually deliver, when you consistently set the standard, then it's not arrogance, it's accuracy.
Okay, that is like really
That was
spot on.
fun.
That was good. That was good. I would say you're like embodying the voice really. Like if I, rather than the Patrick Jane here, because we're not using our like more masculinized voice, this is much more comparable to if I get it correct. This is like spot on for. Is that the one? Let me double check it. Not that one. I'll just fucking find it on YouTube. I'm sure I can find it real quick. The Alex Talks person. Why is the go-to video not popping up? It should. YouTube, you should know to do that for me. Give me that Q&A.
I can resend the link if that would be easier.
Yeah, maybe do that because I don't know why it's not showing up for some reason. I guess I could just grab this one, the 5K subscribers one. They might even have a less.
Hey everybody,
like
this is me, Alex.
super mic. Okay, this works fine. We'll just use this.
Sure.
Okay, right. Give us this.
Welcome to the 5,000 subscriber bonus Q&A celebration audio.
Oh, this is such an interesting thing, actually. We'll talk about this later.
I still just like can't really. I have a hard time, like really taking in the fact that there's 5,000 people following me on YouTube and these like videos or audios that I make. It's crazy. Like it's really genuinely crazy. It's not something that I ever expected. It's not something that I was trying to accomplish. It's just it kind of I don't know. It kind of happened. It snowballed. And now here we are. Yeah. So like I said, I wanted to do a special bonus.
Okay, couple of things to point out in there. I'm going to play the other one as well.
I discovered it's a
Do you notice the difference here?
TV show that everyone is very excited about.
Help us to like point out what we're looking at.
right now. I do not watch it. I'm so sorry. I wasn't even aware of its existence. Excuse me. I don't watch a lot of like animated stuff, and I'm really sorry. I don't want to hurt anyone's hearts here, but yeah.
And going back to the 5K one, the older
audio for you guys because one, it's about time that we did a little Q&A, and two, because I want to thank you somehow, like, and I know that, you know, probably just.
And going to the new one again.
I don't watch a lot of anime. I don't watch. I don't even have a Netflix account, to be honest.
Okay, first of all, what do we notice is the difference between those two? Surprisingly, they're only 4 months apart, but, or maybe a bit more because it only says 1 year ago. It could be like, I don't know, 6 months apart or something.
The older one I felt like had less of that super stable loudness.
Yeah.
I think there was also a lot more maybe pitch fluidity in the first one. I'm not sure. It felt like maybe she was getting not as no she was. I was gonna say not as much fry, but I think she was, and it just was blending into the mic feedback. Oh.
Yeah, so what I noticed between the two is the older one is it has much less of those tonal qualities we've been like talking about here, because she's clearly realized like what works and what is getting the views better and what is like she's refined the voice for her channel, and so we're getting much more of that gentle tone in there, as you said, much more of that loudness stability. We're getting a much lower pitch, and like the average pitch is shifting down, even if they both have a lot of movement. And because of the average pitch shifting down, it's given space for more pitch movement, because she still goes to the same like heights, like the top is still the same top, but because the average is shifted down, it means there's more movement accessible there. So that's like, yeah, something worth noticing. I would say the difference between her voice and your voice here is, excuse me. There's a sort of, not quite, it's like an almost breathy tone to your voice, like a kind of thing like this, where it's like, just like it's the least breathy you could be before like being noticeably breathy, I guess. Like you just can't hear the turbulence, but there is that sort of still thing going on there, which I'm now embodying now, which I don't notice in her voice. So I guess first thing, this kind of thing here, how do you feel about it? Do you like this quality? Is this something you're wanting to change to something more like this? Or yeah, where are you going with that?
I kind of like it, but I'm not sure if I would want to use it all the time, I guess.
Sure. I think it pairs nicely with these qualities. And it's a very popular pairing with these qualities.
Yeah.
Is it something, I guess, yeah, is it something you want us to focus in on, or do you want to focus in on other stuff?
I think it might be fun to play around with, to like sort of bring in and out as I want, but maybe not as the focus right now. Like I feel like I could play around with that on my own and see how I feel about it.
Yeah, sounds good. So the difference would be, for like a thing to point out, or the thing that you will be playing with in own practice, is this tonal quality here compared to if you listen to Alex's actual voice.
It's just not a thing I'm into. I'm very boring and uncultured when it comes to
where she has much less of it there, and then
continuing to make audios would be the best way to thank you. But I wanted to do something a little more.
A tiny bit less of it there. Yeah. And then I didn't notice, I don't think any of it in the Patrick Jane voice. Yeah, that's something you can play with. Okay, all right. In that case, let's continue with a little role play kind of a thing. Okay, I'll get ChatGPT to get us a part 2 for the script. Oh, damn it. Tried to add a third character. No, we don't need a third character. Hold on. Stop. Stop. Okay, this is literally, we're just going to be fucking, we're just going to be pretending we have beef at this point. I feel like this is how these characters end up playing out in shows, though. All right, here you go. Prompt engineer Zara, true. Okay, little read through and familiarity. What's developing?
The beef is developing. This is getting spicy.
Oh, is it getting spicy? Have I missed a...
Oh, sorry, not spicy. No.
Oh, okay, yeah. Spicy in the funny way, not spicy in the inappropriate way. Drama.
Yeah, interesting way, like, ooh.
Dramatic. What's gonna happen next? Okay.
Okay.
All right, you ready?
Yeah, my sister's coming through.
Yeah,
the echo.
Totally fine. There we go. Okay. Do you ever, I don't know, doubt yourself even a little?
Oh. Sorry, I mean, like, it's coming through on the
shit, yeah.
on the stream.
Yeah. I keep forgetting that. Sorry, that's my bad. Okay, that should have fixed it.
Yeah, okay. Sure, okay, I'm ready.
Mm-hmm. All right. Do you ever, I don't know, doubt yourself even like a little?
Doubt is for amateurs. I don't gamble with dice. I don't load myself.
That's not how most people think.
That's why most people stay ordinary.
You didn't even try on that.
Exactly. Talent should look effortless. If it looks like hard work, then it's not talent, it's desperation.
Bring more assertiveness to it. Like, not just a exactly. Talent should look effortless. A bit of like, exactly. Talent should look effortless. That's not quite it. Exactly. Like, you're looking for a slight condescending tone. Not like condescending, but like a tiny little bit of that. To get that like cocky kind of thing going on. Yeah. I've lost where I am. Oh, there you go. Or maybe it's just discipline.
Discipline is what people cling to when they lack instinct.
You're unbelievable. That's okay.
Unbelievably consistent. Which is worse, someone who knows they're great or someone who spends their life hoping they might be?
One day, Alex, that ego of yours is going to walk into room before you do. I don't even know what that means.
Good. Saves me the trouble.
Perfect. Okay, that line, that was spot on. That was spot on. Okay, sick. Do you feel like you're getting the vibe?
Yes.
Other than just having some fun. Yeah? Okay, cool.
Yeah, it's very fun. I feel like I do need to like workshop it a little, but I think I'm getting the energy that I should be going for.
Cool. All right, we'll do a last part 3 and we'll wrap up there. God, ChatGPT is like desperate to insert as much drama into this as possible. How do I get this to be less like? Because apparently it wants to now like, what about part 3 where Alex's arrogance is tested like in front of critics? Like, Jesus Christ, chill. What's the other thing that I'm thinking? Oh. Okay. Okay, it's given us a brand new kind of a thingy. Okay, sending that through to you. Apparently, we are at a bookstore cafe in the evening. Okay, this is spot on. This is the sort of dialogue I was looking for. All right, whenever you're ready.
I love this.
Spot on, isn't it?
And I'm ready.
Uh-huh. It's your line first? Yeah, whenever you're ready.
No, I have a first line. Yeah, okay. This author is overrated. Uses 10 words when one of mine would do.
Spot on. So start writing your own masterpiece?
That's why I bought it. People already quote me.
Mostly when you're not in the room. Usually followed by the words, "Can you believe this guy?"
Exactly. That's influence.
No, that's annoyance. There's a difference.
Annoyance is just admiration wearing a bad disguise.
You actually believe that, don't you?
Of course I do. The line's too good not to believe.
One day, Alex, you're going to run out of clever one-liners.
Impossible. My wit regenerates faster than your skepticism.
Or maybe I'm just patient enough to let you talk yourself into corners.
Corners, please. I only exist in center stage.
Spot on. You're a walking headline, you know that.
And you're the loyal subscriber.
Nice, nice. Okay, that was really good. I think if
so
you're looking
fun?
for, it is great fun. I love it so much. Okay, if you're looking for, like, if you're looking to do anything like these as homework, or I guess, okay, let's outline homework. What I want you to have a go with is when trying to play with this style of stuff, when you identify characters that like have this tonal quality, and it could be any ones you've outlined, try like, don't copy like an actual script of them doing something, but like essentially act them out, but like with a fresh script, so that you're not like literally mimicking the exact like speech. Like give yourself something fresh.
Yeah.
And then try to like play one of those characters. What you can do is ChatGPT is good at pattern recognition, so you can literally tell it to write a script between and just type in the characters themselves. Like to get that last one, I said keep the tone to be jovial, because it was getting a little bit fucking heated. Think characters like House as Alex and Wilson as Jordan, because that's for sure I know that has a character similar, which is what brought us a little bit more in line there. So yeah, you can use stuff like that to get scripts like this if you want to, and then just play with like the actual voices of the characters that you're looking at, as you're doing that, and as you listen to like other characters that you're like, oh, that has maternal quality, try to like pick that apart as much as you're able. And I know you've been doing that already. Just continue doing that. And like that doesn't just mean like, oh, Fry, like XYZ. It can also be like getting a macro feel for it, just like feeling it out a little bit, if you know what I mean by that. Like try imagining what would somebody else with that same thing sound like, and that's what I'm talking about there. Yeah. All right. Any questions?
No, I think I'm following. So, in general, the homework will be to use Fry as long as possible for morning voice.
Yeah.
I want to practice the loudness and pitch fluidity things more, but in general, I want to work on all these tonal qualities with, like we just did.
Yeah. Characters can make it really easy to like bring all these pieces together, because like it's a lot to think of all at once, but like it's kind of like a character is one thing to think of, or like a voice is one thing to think of, but all of the components are like many things to think of. Even though really it should be the same collective, it becomes less tasks. So it'll just help you with like not getting overwhelmed.
And I think I said I want to play around with a little bit of the light breathiness and on top of this and see how that works for me.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm missing anything.
No, I think that sounds all good. If you have time, because obviously you have a lot of pieces of homework there for just a week, but if you have time, try playing with some of this style of a voice in a more masculized voice, so in a heavier weight and in a larger size, because I think especially with that heavier weight, it's going to give you a very different tonal quality that is like also interesting to play with.
Okay, yeah, I can do that.
All right, cool. Fab. All right, I think that wraps us up for this lesson. Let's see what the plan is. Okay, we'll just be heading to stream for a little bit. So if you are in Discord right now, you can head yourself over to youtube.com/trans_network. Has that worked? I should be getting a little thingy, a little embed. I don't see any embeds. Did I fuck it up?
I think you
fucked it up. What did I fuck up? Oh, I forgot the at. I always forget the at. Thank you.
It's really weird that there's an at in the URL.
Yeah, they never used to be, and then they changed it so they could have more URLs, I think. I don't know how that gives them more, but apparently it does. Okay, all right. I'll see you all over in the YouTube chat. Yeah, see you in a sec.
Yeah.
Bye.
Thanks
for coming, Mara.
Yay,
super, super welcome. Yeah. All right, see you next time. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Okie dokie. YouTube. Let me get all of my screen all lovely and organized. Yeah, sorry, I have to like turn stuff on and off when I am like sharing the audio. To also like let's get over to the just chatting screen. Yeah, I have to like play around with rerouting audio through my mic so that like stream and Mara can hear what I'm playing on my PC. And then like I have to remember to turn it off again when Mara starts talking. Because obviously they're also coming through on my stream. Or on my PC, and therefore like echoing back. Okie dokie, let's get some music for you. And I can answer any questions you guys have. Or we can talk a little bit about that lesson itself. Boo. Music. There you are. Alrighty. Yeah, so essentially, when I've listened through, so Mara has sent me in the past like a bunch of clips of different voices that they quite like, and they want to like a mask voice and an androgynous voice and a feminine voice, all voices that they want to work towards. And as I'm listening through them, noticing that like they all have, even though we have like mask voices and feminine voices in there, they all have the same like underlying tonal quality. Like outside of a gender, it's all the same thing really. So that's kind of where I've been pushing towards, and it is this very sort of like, I mean, that character so perfectly embodies it. Like they've really like mastered it in that. Oh, and I freaking got rid of it, didn't I? Can I get it back? Can I get it back? No. Oh, I cannot get it back. Whatever, whoever I said that character was, I'm sure. Hang on, I can't find it. What was it? Peter something? Just going my history. Patrick Jane, that was it. Yeah, but Patrick Jane really like has the mask version of that voice. I imagine, I've never even seen the show, but like I imagine that Neil Patrick Harris's character in How I Met Your Mother probably has that, just because of like the vibe I get from that character. He's probably got something similar, maybe not quite the same, but that kind of a thing. Or like I bet Nathan Fillion probably has it a bunch as well. Although he's coming in with too much like macho. Like if you took the macho away from Nathan Fillion, you'd probably have something similar. Yeah, that kind of a like very confident professional in terms of mask voices. That's slightly like kind of sexy, kind of like attractive femme, lower like confident femme voice. That has it. Yeah, it's sort of it's a very confident voice, or like self-assured voice, I guess. And not always leaning all the way into cocky, but like in TV shows and stuff, that's certainly how they use those voices, as a slightly more cockier character. Yeah. Any questions about all that? It's a shame I never get to see the emojis you're putting in. So Ducat, I have no idea what that emoji is. I'm so sorry. Big rip. Big rip. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Well, I guess to continue into me things. First of all, yo, I kind of look alright, you know? I'm not gonna, you know, but like, I don't know. It's kind of got, you know, a little something going on, you know? I think the lighting has kind of worked. I need to not be too close. Because otherwise, like, the closer I get, my forehead gets shiny and everything gets like super shiny as close I get. Because that's obviously where the light is. So I've got to really avoid being too close. You gonna go into acting? Your true calling? Hells fucking yeah. Yes, Sarah, we can see the fit? Hells yeah, you can see the fit. Or do you mean, was that a request to see the fit? The fit is, fit check. Get me all in screen. All in shot for good diagonal. There you go, there's a fit check. I like these jeans. I like these like, these like slightly darker blue jeans. They're very blue on the stream actually. There's a lot darker in real person, in real life. I've been, okay, wait, okay, chat. You need to explain something to me. Everybody keeps saying, especially when I'm wearing my white shirt instead of a black one. I've got like this exact same shirt but white. Or like my white tank top. Everybody's telling me this is like butch lesbian vibes, and I don't see it at all. What? Is it just for flannel? Is it just flannels give you butch lesbian vibes? Like, what is it? Explain this to me. What gives an outfit butch lesbian? I feel like I know that, or like I know what a butch lesbian vibe is, and I don't see it in my pictures, but everybody else does, completely independently of one another. I don't get it. I need someone to explain it to me. Like if I get oh, what did I post to Reddit recently? Can I just have my fucking posts? Oh, it's the wrong profile. Dang it. How do I do this? Can I switch profiles on PC? Do they have that? They do not have that. It sucks. Do I have this somewhere in the Discord? I must have this photo somewhere. It's a decent photo. Check my timeline. I don't have this photo anywhere. Fuck, how am I going to put this on screen for you? How do I get this from my phone to the stream? Let me minimize everything. If I just send it to myself on Discord, and then I can just open that. Yeah, but yeah, I'll just send it. I'll send it into one of the mod channels, and then mods can just be like, "Why?" There's already a picture. I've done this before. Trying to get something to my computer. Okay, let me get this sent over. Alright, explain this to me. And I don't care. I have no issue with giving off butch lesbian vibes. Like, I'm bi, it's halfway there. I just don't see it. I want to see what everybody else is seeing. Okay. We want that, we want that, we want that, we want that, and back to OBS. Okay, what's for butch lesbian vibes? Explain. I don't get it. If I stretch, yeah, it does get bigger. I don't get it. I don't get it. What's for butch lesbian vibe? I'm slim. Maybe because I think of butch lesbian as being like muscle mummy kind of thing. And maybe other people don't have that same vibe. But I have had like multiple people like on the internet, so completely separate from one another, in like separate, like putting these pictures in different places, and they all, and I've had like different people from like Trans Network, independent of one another, in like different situations, say butch lesbian, and I'm like, I mean, cool, but I don't understand where that's coming from. What is it? What gives for butch lesbian vibes? Flannel and jeans, maybe. Because the vibe I'm going for here, well, okay, I don't have like all the clothing I want to have like the outfits I want. So this is more me putting clothes together that I think will look good. But like the ripped jeans, the flannel, the sort of like cute little necklace thing, like this necklace here. I'm going for like a sort of like rocky kind of a vibe. Not Rocky's in like the character, like rock music. That's a vibe I thought I was going for. Like a sort of, wow, I am like peaking. How am I peaking? I never peak. Yeah, I thought this was going for more of like a punk rock kind of vibe, but apparently I don't know my vibes at all. I mean, I'm shit at fashion. I've always been shit at fashion. Yeah, apparently this is butch lesbian rather than punk rock. Lamau. Still it's a good fit. I dig it. Maybe it's a flannel shirt. Yeah, I think yeah. Because the flannel shirt is definitely part of a butch lesbian vibe. And I've seen people like with similar like vibes to me also be told like, oh, that's like a butch lesbian fit. And I'm like, no, that's for my fit. That's They're doing a me. The fennel shirt. True. Aniseed flavored shirt. But yeah. I don't know. Apparently that's... Is this Butch Lesbian? It's just a different colour top. It's literally the same top. But it's black. I guess yes, probably yes. Lamau. Also, I was so sure that my makeup had not worked today. And yet, I come onto stream, and the stream's just like, you know what? Hell's yeah, it's working. I ain't looking too bad. I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of happy with how makeup came out today. I've decided. No, the internet has decided for me, and I agree with the internet. The blush just doesn't work on me. Maybe if I go in for like a very, like berry blush color, maybe that would work. But I think my current blush is like the wrong color or some shit. It's very orange, and orange doesn't work on me. I get a lot of orange tones on stream though. I don't really know why. I think this room gives me a lot of orange tones. I think because the walls are like, they're not white, they're like cream. So there's like that extra bit of warmth, but then like reflects and bounces onto me. Like my worst photos are in this room for some reason. Which is a nightmare. This is where I stream. I need this to be like the best, but oh well. Oh well. Where is chat? I keep opening the music instead of opening chat. Oh, I gotta sneeze. Oh, excuse me. I'm so sorry. I just realized I've like headbutted the mic there. And okay, you're gonna have to make do with the mic being bumped around as I fix this. Sorry. Sorry. Okay, there you go. No more bumpty bumps. Yeah, how's everybody doing today? What's popping? We used to, yeah, true. This is literally like, this is my brand. Get that fucking ASMR shit. So what you're here for, true. No music, no fucking, no voice stuff, just mic sounds. I'm gonna move over here. That's the other thing, I move around a lot. And so I have to move my mic every time that I move. I also need like a larger, like, you can't really see. But I'm at like a maximum extension for my fucking thing. Like, you can't really go much further without fucking everything up. Also, let's fix everything. Okay, I want to be about here. So we'll move this. That's about right. And then we'll also move the camera upwards. Yes. Upwards. Yeah? Is that too much upwards? That's too much upwards, isn't it? Downwards a little bit. I'm just too tall. Let me... There we go. Oh, this is so weird. I don't sit in chairs like this. It's not going back up. Okay, this is bizarre for me. I have never been this low down. What the fuck? In fact, I'm pretty... Hang on. Oh, it is moving a little bit. As of any time before now, I was so certain that was broken on this chair. And yet, we have just sunk. Just go down again. Where is it? Whoa. Oh my god. Chat, I've never been this low down before. My knees are like... raised. This is bizarre. I'm like so short now. Look at me. I'm so short on stream. This is so weird. I need a more zoomed out camera. That's a problem. Any angle I do to get like at least this much of me in, it has to look downwards. It's the only way for it to work. Sounds too low. Really? On my end it looks fine. You need to move the camera up. But then it'll be even more. No, you're right. It's looking down on me. So it needs to be up more, which means I need to be up more. Use a tripod? Okay. I don't think you understand the setup we have right now. Oh, there we go. Okay. We do this. We do this. And we do a bit of that. Okay, that looks more correct, I think. If I like go out here. But then you don't get the cool blues. Like down there. Can I raise that? Oh, chat. Chat. Oh, it sounds like I'm physically too low if your knees have to go up. True. Yes. Yes, it is. Yeah. Okay, I need things to prop that up. Hold on. I need a stack of books. Literally, books in this household have just become things that I use to stack things up. Okay, is that working better? Oh my gosh. Pile of books is collapsing, guys. Ooh, can we move it in more as well? Okay. Is that visible? Yeah, there we go. You got some blues. I wish I could like blur those blues a bit more instead of having the shapes. But it'll do. It looks like it's an intentional lighting choice, I feel like. I can't believe that actually just worked. Okay, catching up in chat. Yeah, oh, I need a tripod? Okay. Okay, first of all, if I'm going to show you the setup, let me tidy up just a little bit. Because I'll be honest, I've been kind of lazy. I've been kind of lazy and everything's a mess. We'll just chuck that under there, fuck it. You know those, the stereotype of streamers where everything out of shot is a mess? Well, for me, it's like everything out of shot and in shot is a mess. Okay, let me show you what we're actually working with and why we can't have a tripod. Although, that might be a thing in the future. Okay. Camera? Why is it not working? Oh, because it needs to be plugged in. Ooh, and I need to move that cable too. Okay, hang on. Let me show you what we're working with. Okay, now that's plugged in. We should get that camera connecting. That camera being my phone. Please make sure Arian is running on a PC, which it is. This phone and computer are connected to the same Wi-Fi. They are. To use USB, enable USB debugging, which I have in the past, hence we've done this before. But we can double check it. Okay, apparently we can't do this. I have to activate debugging mode to be able to, or developer mode to do this. Okay, that's annoying. I've done this before. This is how we used to stream. I don't understand why this isn't working. Oh, see, Mara. Damn. Okay, I can't show you this. Never mind. This isn't gonna work. You still need to go all in on makeup, but you still live with parents, and they go through your things, so you can't. Yeah, that sucks. Wait, they go through your things? What the fuck? Are they aware that that's like not normal? Or do you mean just like your mum tidying your room or some shit, and so like is going to see your possession? But like, not, like when you say going through your things, do you mean like actually like searches through your stuff to see for like contraband? Like what the fuck? That's fucking nuts. Not to diss on your parents, but like, it's a bit weird. A little bit bizarre. No, that wants to be lower down. somewhere in between. Okay, I feel like anywhere near like searching just to see what your possessions are to like check in is weird. But okay, I guess I shouldn't judge. But like, I don't know about that. You can tell Zara disapproves, and you're male. Okay, wait, what the fuck? This is like creepy as fuck. You tell your parents Zara disapproves, and then they'll change their behavior immediately. For real though. Yeah, it sucks. I don't know if there's like somewhere you could hide makeup. Yeah, I don't know. That sucks. Best I could think of is like hiding. Shouldn't trust you to take care of yourself. So she micromanages all your bathroom items and some other things. Okay, if it's that end of things, maybe like, I mean, I don't want to give like too much like personal advice because like I don't fucking know your life. But like, I don't know, maybe have a conversation with her about it. Like, hey, you're kind of taking over a bit, and I need some space to exist. When you hide something in a box, problem is getting to apply it covertly. Yeah, I would say if you're wanting to practice makeup, try applying it before a shower, because then like you're going to be in privacy because you're about to have a fucking shower. And then if it sucks, like you're going to be removing it in a second anyway. Yeah, before a shower you could do stuff. Hey, you can take a couple of selfies before you take it off if you like it. And then, damn, I don't know. Going over friends' houses, I guess. That's the best I got for you. Tried getting your dad to cooperate with you, but he just started crying, saying he didn't want a daughter. Ooh, which is as random a response as it sounded like. Yeah, that's yikes. That's pretty intense, dude. I don't know. That's not yikes. That's yikes. Best I got for you is like, I don't know, being real with him and be like, look, if this is the path that you're gonna go for, then hey, that's on you. But like, what path do you think I'm gonna go for when I no longer am financially dependent on you guys? Do you think I'm gonna be like keeping in touch? Do you think I'm gonna be like wanting you around if you're like not even letting me fucking just be me and fucking wear some fucking makeup? Like, you know, what path do they want to be leading down? Because ultimately, like most parents, even if they're coming from some fucking weird places, they love you and they want you around. At the very least, they don't want a situation where you don't want them around. So like, I don't know, maybe like laying out to them the path that they're following, not telling them what they should do, but telling them like, this is the path you're walking down right now, and just leaving it for them to decide their actions from that. That could maybe lead towards some different outcomes. And like be actively pursuing like moving out essentially. I don't know, maybe that'll give them a wake up call, maybe it won't, and maybe you just move out and that's that. Yeah, I don't know. Best path you got is moving out, since you've already gained financial independence. Oh, fucking yeah, do that. It's just hard because housing market here is super competitive. Yeah. Are you in... What country are you in? If you don't mind me asking. Because I've moved out with like very little money. Not because there was like issues, just because I fucking need my own space. Honestly, because I needed to play League of Legends. And I needed to be able to stay up until 2 a.m. playing League of Legends. Germany. Shit, I don't know the fuck about Germany. Okay, well, in the UK here, we have a website called sparerooms.co.uk. They might have a German equivalent, but look for a website for house shares. I know roommates suck and roommates whatever, but like, you'll save a shit ton because they're normally bills included and it's normally not that expensive. Like, you will save a shit ton by having housemates. And 2, they're very available. And the contracts are like you kind of, because house shares work, like they're really good for a landlord because you can get like more tenants paying you money. Like there's more maximal potential earnings, but they have to find more tenants. So they have to make it more enticing for you. So you end up getting like the best contracts. Like I had one that was like a 1 month rolling contract where like literally I can move out whenever the fuck I want. Literally, I just have to give a month's notice, and that's it. Like, if I want to move out, I pay for the rest of that month, and then I'm good. I can just go. Like, total freedom. Plus, it was cheap as fuck. All my bills were included, including, you know, even stuff like Wi-Fi and shit, and like TV license and all of it, like everything. I had an ensuite. It was fucking awesome, and I was paying like 450 quid a month. And like things have gone up since. Like that same property, I think, is like, or that same room is either 500 or 550 a month now, but that's still fucking like insanely cheap. So like, yeah, I super recommend that sort of thing. Things are just super expensive here for old houses, and you got to widen your search across like half a dozen sites. Yeah, okay, in that case, super duper highly recommend. And like, just look for whatever the version is for you. There'll be some website for like house shares where you're renting a room instead of renting a house. Yeah, it's the way. It is so the way. Plus, like, I know people shit on having housemates, but like, I don't know, housemates are kind of cool. You get free friends. Like, I love having housemates. Like, if, you know, things went to shit and like me and my boyfriend separated, then like, even if I could afford a place on my own, I would be going for a house share, because like, I can't live on my own. Like, Jesus Christ, that'd be so lonely. I want people. Even just the two of us is lonely sometimes. Like, if we didn't have a dog, like, I'd be going insane. It's just nice having people around. So yeah, I super recommend. House shares are just the best. They're just the best. Unless you have like kids, I guess. If you're a young person, house shares are just, oh, they're so goated. They're so goated. I moved into your new home and spent $6,000 sorting it out. Yeah, Jesus, me huggy. That's fucking insane. Yeah, but don't buy houses. Like, just rent. I know what everybody says about like you're tossing money away, but like me huggy's laid it out perfectly there. Moved into their new home and she had to spend $6,000 sorting it out. That $6,000 is money flushed away, because you don't get that back when you sell property. Like, that's a lot more than, that's like a long time renting, you know? So you got someone to crash with, but they're like 3 hours from your workplace. Yeah, no, that's too far. That's too far. No, just look at what is reasonable, and like look at like trains and shit as well, to like, so that you can open your pool a little bit, because like Robin works in a different town to where we live, like, and he just gets a train. He doesn't even have a car. He just cycles to the train station, gets a train every morning, and gets a train in the evening to come home. Yeah. Mortgages are expensive too. Basically the same as rent. Yeah. Just rent is just so, it's so goated in so many ways. People shit on rent and they just don't understand at all. Like, there's so many benefits to rent. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna pop to the toilet real quick. I'll be right back. You can have laid music, fuck it. Okay, see you in a sec. Hello, I return. I completely forgot to mute my mic there, so I had to pee like quietly. It's very strange. I don't know where to put myself in frame. Like, where do I put my... I feel like it's so hard to have my fucking necklace on show. There you go. That's a bit better. No! Mike! Okay. Are we good? I don't think this is very close to my microphone, but... We're not peaking, so... Whatever. It's supposed to be like this distance. It's a little bit close to me. If I just... further away it a little bit. Ooh. And now it's hanging low. Okay, that I'm pretty sure is like the correct distance from me. Hopefully it sounds good. Whatever. This is supposed to be a scuffed stream. We are forever scuffed. Okay, what the fuck are we talking about? Oh shit, yeah, renting and shit and houses. Dude. I hate people my age. People my age. No, it's not even people my age, because adults do this shit as well. Everybody shits on renting, and it's so good. It's so, oh my god. Trying to convince my boyfriend that, like, we're doing right by renting is like, ugh. He's so shit at finances, and he doesn't understand finances. And I do understand finances, but he doesn't listen to me. Ugh. It's so annoying. But, whatever. I want to be higher up. Can I be higher up? No, that's the top of his chair. Rip. Yeah, people don't understand, like, the money you spend on, like, maintaining a house, like, that's opportunity cost, because that money could have been going into, like, stocks and savings. Oh my gosh, stocks. Stocks is the most annoying thing in the world. People, like, people think stocks is gambling, and it's not necessarily gambling. That's only if you day trade. Fucking buy stocks and sit on them for, like, 40 years. That's how you do stocks. Ugh, I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. People are shit at finances. It's really annoying. And I don't have money to, like, actually be able to finances much. So I can't prove them wrong. One day, chat. One day. Once I start actually fucking charging a reasonable rate, then I'll show more. Buying a 70s apartment equals fate worse than death. Oh, for real? Oh, I don't know much about that. I feel like apartments in general, I don't know why. Apartments just seem to be a scam. I don't know. Like, they're just really expensive for no benefit. Like, you have a super expensive thing that you pay more for. What? I think it's like a city thing, I guess. Like a big city. Because, like, I'm in a city, but I'm in a small city. So, like, I don't know. Maybe that's... Maybe it's just a big cities thing, but like, dude, apartments are just shit. Like, I know people that are spending more money than me on rent in a tiny shitty apartment. Like, what? Why? Go live in a house. It's better for cheaper. What? I don't get it. I don't get it at all. I don't get it. Apartments seem to be a scam. Words said by the British or American mind. Maybe it's different in other countries. I don't know. But like over here, I think what it is apartments are built in cities, and cities are expensive. I think really that's what I'm noticing. And like, so really it's like, why live in a city? That instead just that. Why live in a big city? Like I don't mean like any city, but like the big cities, you know? Like, for the UK, it'd be, like, Manchester, London, I guess, like, the centre of Birmingham, Leeds, Newcastle, Glasgow, Edinburgh. Don't live, like, in the city. That's so expensive. Unless you're, like, wealthy. And then, like, what? LA. Fuck, I don't know America very well. LA, Miami, other places, California, like don't live in mega huge crazy cities. Don't do that. They're horrible and they're like insanely expensive. Just live like an hour away from that. You can still get to everywhere. An hour's not that far. And you'll pay like half a price. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. Yeah, you don't live in cities, you live in satellite towns with train connections. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Problem is we can only pay for rent, but don't have enough for a deposit on a house. Biggest problem is getting a deposit big enough. Yeah, but like, why do that? Unless, okay, unless you just want to own a house for like, because you want to be able to like it's a luxury and you're enjoying the luxury. And like, that's fine. Like, spend your money on what the fuck you want. But if in terms of like the financial correct move, like all of that money you're putting towards a deposit could have just been like put into fucking S&P 500 and it could have been growing like 10% per year on average, rather than a house that like doesn't necessarily do that, you know? Like, that's so much like, what, a deposit on a house, 10, 20 grand? That's like on a cheaper house, like, or like a new build. That's a lot of money. That's a huge opportunity cost. That's like, that could be growing a lot, and it just isn't gonna, because you just put it in a house you live in. And like, it's not like you can liquidate. Like you have to live in that. You can't just get the money out of it, because you gotta live there, you know. You can't just like sell your house, you know. But like stocks, you can just sell whatever you want, and you can sell them quickly because of market makers. It just makes more sense, unless you just want like. We're probably going to buy a house at some point, but not because it's like the financially right move, because like we'd like to own a house, and like I'm okay with that. I think that's fine. Like, it's the same. I'd like to own, I don't know, I like to own those guitars over there, and that's not because they are like the financially correct thing. It's just I like the guitars, you know. I don't know. People don't treat houses correctly. They treat them as like financial assets, which is odd. Like, you have to live in it. S&P 500, you thought I was British? Yeah, I'm British, but like, come on. Which economy grows fastest most consistently? Apart from when Donald Trump is in charge. Like, let's be real. It ain't over here. We're kind of like, just like, stagnant right now, and have been for a while. I think last I checked, we're starting to pick up a little bit, but like, real talk, it's, apart from when Donald Trump is in charge, it's America. It's always been America. They have the fastest growing market. They always will. It is what it is, you know. We all have financial interests. Yeah, like, it's when I say like, it's when people are treating it as like a financial asset. That's when it's like, or when people fight you on whether you should be renting. It's like, no, your arguments are not sound. This is wrong financial advice. Like, you can still do whatever the fuck you want with your money, you know. If you want to buy, like, if you want to buy something just because you want to buy it, that is valid. That is like, yes, that's what money's for. It's just when you're treating something that isn't a financial asset as a financial, like my car. My car's not a financial asset. It's not there so that it can like grow in money. It's there because I need to use it. It is a tool that allows me to go earn money by like driving to work. That's like, yeah. And then a house is like, really, in terms of buying a house versus renting a house, it's a luxury product. Same as like buying a bigger house than a smaller house. It's a luxury thing. You just want it because you want that in your life, because it's cool to have a big house, you know. Yeah, it's not like an asset. Because you can't liquidate it, and because it doesn't even grow consistently. Like, you don't know what housing market's gonna do. Hopefully it goes up, but like, that's a bubble that's probably gonna pop soon. Your car is there to make sure you lose money. True. Oh my god, so true. My fucking car. My car specifically. Oh, it is like just a money hole. Like, I have put so much money into that car over the past few years. Like, I would have been better off just literally abandoning my car somewhere, buying a new car, and using that. And I would have had more money now if I'd just done that a few years ago. Like, oh my god, I've spent so much money on that car. It's horrific. I hate it. I hate it. I hate cars. I need to buy a van now. I need to buy a new vehicle. Okay, this one is ready to die again, and I'm not fucking doing it again. I hate it. You work at the stock exchange. Wait, you work at the stock exchange? That's fucking nuts. So getting stuck in ass for me. Is ass for you because you got assigned 5 billion. Conflict interest waivers. Yeah, true. That's nuts. You work at the fucking stock exchange. Is that like as like a? I don't even know what that. What do you do if you work at the stock exchange? That's so cool. I guess you probably just process people's purchases and sales. That's cool as fuck. What a cool job. That's such a walk into a room. Yeah, I work at the stock exchange. Like, whoa, that's a fucking cool ass just thing to be able to say. Unless you're a janitor. It sounds good as fuck. Whoa, this angle, hold up, this angle, necklace, get to see necklace, yo. Okay, I think I need the camera like slightly lower down. Did I even move? Oh yeah, it moved a ton. Oh, I could just move the necklace up a little bit. Or some shit. Okay, camera up just a tiny little bit. No. Down just a tiny bit. Hopefully that was actually a tiny bit. Yeah, that was a pretty tiny bit. Wasn't too bad. What is it that's hiding on the sides of this? I don't know. You personally are operations. You make sure trading software stays running. That's fucking cool. You were lucky enough to get that as your first job. That's fucking insane. You definitely want to keep it. Hells yeah. Good angle. Yeah. Good angle because fucking you can see my necklace. I think it's because the light is over there. So like if I face here, it like reflects off the silver. So it looks a bit better. Oh, also, yo. I've decided on my next haircut. I'm not going to tell you what it is. It's a surprise. I'm just going to fucking show up one day with cool fucking hair. It's like a cool style. I'm definitely not going to be beating the fucking butch lesbian allegations, but it'll look fucking good. I have a vibe ready. It's going to be so fucking cool. Excuse me. Yeah, as soon as I get my new van, because like that's going to be a big money hole, getting a new van, just like for the deposit. So we need to prioritize that first, and then, whoa, I've got some things lined up. Like, yo, fashion items. We're kind of laying out what I want. Oh, I should tell you guys. I can't really show you because of the outfit I'm wearing. I want some tats. I want more tattoos than the fucking 2 little tattoos I've got. I say 2 little, one of them's like all of this. But I don't know what they're called, but like the cool tattoos, you know? Like if I type in cool women's tattoos, I bet that'll immediately get exactly what I'm wanting. Ah, it's not at all getting what I want. Okay. I want like the pointy ones. I don't know. Fucking pointy. Pointy. Nah, this isn't what I want at all. Okay, I'm wanting like... God, this top doesn't really work for it. You'd have to like imagine it's a lower cut thing. But like across here, like... microphone away. If I move my microphone to like here, you should be able to still hear me still. Not too bad. Yeah, I want... Whoa, what the fuck? Where's my... There it is. Necklace. Fix the necklace. What's going on here? What's going on? There we go. Yeah, I want like a... move up a bit. Like across, like a chest tattoo, but like kind of goes down the cleavage a little bit, where it's like a kind of a triangle-ish shape, but you know, with like the spikies and stuff. What am I meaning? Do you guys know what I mean? It's like a type, like I see these tattoos enough that it's like a thing. Like this is not a novel concept. Fuck, what am I typing into Google here? Well, I know what I'm typing in, but fucking, is this really what I'm typing in? No, that's not what I mean. Upper chest? Upper chest. Okay, we got the location correct. I don't know what they're called though. What if I put edgy? No. Okay, right. For anyone that doesn't know, if I say edgy, I don't mean flowers. Flowers aren't edgy. Let me move this over to screen share. You know what I mean? How do I communicate the type of tattoo I'm referring about, or I'm talking about? Yeah. That's about right. That'll do. As long as I don't move too far away. Or if I like turn when I speak. I'm on about like... what do I call this shit? Fuck, is any of this even suggesting? No, it's not. What if I put in like grunge? I'm just gonna throw words at it until it gives me the tattoo I want. None of this, literally none of this is this shape. Like this kind of a shape, but none of these actual designs. But like that triangle, I guess. Where like dips in a bit and dips out. Like that kind of... I don't know. How is this not giving me... I really hope this doesn't show anything with TOS. None of these are the right thing. Fuck. I don't know. Metalhead? Like... No. No. Okay, hang on. This is gonna look shit. What I mean is like... Give me a normal paintbrush instead of a pencil. Oh, I want a normal paintbrush. Like a sort of design that's like... Oh, fuck, this is gonna be so fucking bad. Oh. Like, kinda, like... edgy and shit. Like, it's like some kind of like abstract kind of patterny kind of thing. This isn't at all looking anything like I'm trying to communicate. But fucking... Okay, hopefully that's at least enough I can use the fill tool. Nope, could not use a fill tool there. God damn it. Does this at least give you a vibe? Reverse tramp stamp. Yes. Okay. This kind of design. For tramp stamp design. I want a fucking tramp stamp above my tits. That's what I want. These are just actual tramp stamps. So I don't know what they mean by reverse. But yeah, this spiky kind of pattern. Not all with the hearts. I don't know why they all have hearts. But... chest? Or torso? No. What's this bit? Like where my necklace is. What is this part of me? Is that what my sternum is? I don't know what the fuck a sternum is, I'll reveal. No, sternum is like in the middle, isn't it? No, sternum is going to get like a little bit too low down for what is appropriate on stream. I don't know, upper chest? Why? This is not the upper chest. This is not what an upper chest is. Why you like this? Well, you guys get the vibe anyway. Like that. That's fucking cool. That kind of a tattoo. But here. Right? That, whatever the rest of that tattoo, like, but here. That's a cool tattoo. And like, maybe some stuff on my arms and shit as well. So what I'm thinking, because I don't know, normally with tattoos, I've gone for like things that have some deeper meaning to me. So like, if I fucking bust out my tats. Like this one here is from Quidditch, or it's now known as quad ball. So it's like a snitch. Well, this is a really hard one looking at the camera. Just look at the fucking tattoo. Snitch with its wings, the fucking hoops, the little tower things we watch, a couple of quaffles. Yeah. Not because of a Harry Potter thing, but because of because I like actually played Quidditch. I was the coach of my university's Quidditch team. They call it quad ball now. Fucking university Quidditch. Yeah, this fucking shit. Yeah, this is the exact sort of stuff I used to do. There might even be a picture of me in here, because like I recognize these teams and these people. Wow, that is so, like I literally know like half these people. That's very bizarre for me. Like I know these kids. I played against some of these people. That's super, super fucking weird. But yeah, I did this. That is shit that I did. Which is cool. So that's why I got the tattoo, because that was like a really big part of my life. And then the other tattoo I have is, how do I do this on stream? How do I get that part of me on stream? Like, oh, that's how I do it. Okay. There you go. It's the Fable. And it's really hard to do. Build still. So it's this. In fact, that's the image I use. No, why? Ah, hang on. Fable, Guild, Seal, and we'll just open image in new tab. Okay, yeah, there you go. That was literally my source image that I used, and I just printed it in black and white because I wanted it in black and white. Yeah, because Fable was also a big part of my life. Because I used to be studying computer games development, and it was the first game that I was like hooked the fuck on. Like it started me on fucking fantasy and RPGs and shit, and like it took over my life, and it was like forever a part of me. So I got that tattoo, and then another tattoo I'm thinking of is like here. So if you can, fucking microphone. So like where we have the Quidditch tattoo, I'm thinking like against it to like start turning this into a sleeve over time, like across my life. This would be a scouting tattoo because I used to be in a Scouts, and that was a big part of my life. Maybe something to do with Trans Network somewhere, because that's obviously a huge part of my life. Yeah, like as my life moves forward, I slowly develop a sleeve of like significant things. So that's kind of, in a way, easy, because the things are provided for me. But like, having this is like, I just think it looks cool, and I want it to look cool on me. So what I want to do, but it'd be so expensive to do. But what I want to do is, I want to get like temporary tattoos of stuff like this, and just try them out, and just like fucking put a big old temporary tattoo on, maybe do like some sleeves and shit. And do it that way, but like they only last like a couple of weeks at max. Like the good ones last a couple of weeks, so it's like used to be a scout leader. Oh, same. Not like a Not like top dog or anything. But yeah, I was a young leader. I don't think I ever got old enough to be a scout leader. Yeah, I was a Cub Scout leader. Cub Scout young leader. There you go. That's what I was. I like 15, 16. My dad was the Arcala. He was the Cub Scout leader. The head honcho. Hell's yeah. But yeah, like something like this. Or like that's cool. Like that's a cool design. This is whatever that is a complete tattoo. That's a fucking cool design. Or it's too hearty. I don't want ones with hearts. I just want ones that are like a bit of a kind of abstract image. But yeah, I want to be fucking inked up, dude. But I want to be inked up in a way that is like, if I decide it looks like shit, I can like not continue it. Because like when it's something creative like this, I have a confidence. Like I know the things that have been impactful in my life because they were impactful in my life. Like it's kind of obvious. And so that's easy. But like, I don't know what fucking looks good. That's a lot harder. So yeah, I don't know. But I want to get inked up, dude. Get some ink, get some cool clothes. Like we're gonna get some fucking bandies and shit. This shirt's kind of nice. But maybe like some tank tops and stuff. Like some different kinds of tank tops. Some black jeans. I need some black jeans. Oh my god. I am obsessed with Disturbia. Oop. I'm obsessed with a store. And I haven't bought anything, but I just go on and I just look at stuff and wish that I could have like all of it. But like I want to get one of these pairs of jeans. What the fuck am I looking at? Clothing. You need to be bigger because I can't see. Clothing, bottoms, jeans. Ooh, mushroom ones are cool. Dude, there's so many cool jeans on here. Ugh. Let me make this a little bit bigger. There you go. So we can see an entire product. Wow, how crazy. A full jean. Yeah, if I put some fucking filters and shit on it. Style? That's not what I'm looking for. Color. Give me color. Color. Black. Yeah. They've got some cool ass black jeans. Where's the one with the fucking snake on it? That one's a cool one. And they have some cool like torn ones as well. Or distressed ones. Where's the fucking snake one? That one's... Yeah! This pair? Oh, look at this fucking pair of jeans. This website. Okay. This website is the aesthetic I want. This is the fucking cool shit that I'm looking for. Cool pair of jeans like this. Fucking... Hells yeah. Cool pair of jeans like this. Maybe some banties. I'm not sure about layers yet, but I want to like start with those as the basics. And then I'll probably just like have a little look around and just decide about layers and shit. But like, I'd like so many of the tops on here. It's unreal. I think it's t-shirts I'm looking for mainly. Yeah, it's not like shirts. It's like, okay, I say shirts when I mean tops, but apparently that is like not correct. But yeah, like some fitted t-shirts and stuff. Dude, I don't like this kind of thing. I don't like the baggy thing. But like this kind of thing's cool. I don't know. I have it laid out now. I have the path of drip. And it's gonna be fucking sick. And it's gonna be so much fucking money. I can't believe it. But like, I don't know. Me, like a couple of £100 time, I finally get to look how I want to look. And it's gonna be fucking sick. Oh, and I'm thinking piercings, maybe. Okay, let's get this flannel back on. Give me flannel. Yeah, some fucking cool piercings. Like I might get some ear piercings. Not that you can see them with my current style, but whatever. Maybe some ear piercings. I want to get like what do we call it? Like an industrial, where there's like the bar across there, and maybe just like ordinary earrings as well, like normal lobe stuff. Maybe a nose piercing, like a, what do we call it? Is it just called a nostril piercing? Is that what that's called? Or one of those. Maybe a belly button piercing? I don't know. I've found my vibe, which is really cool. But it's also, I have to spend so much money. I gotta spend so much money. Ugh. Buying a new wardrobe is expensive, dudes. You trying to lose weight for the kind of stuff you're... Blah, blah. Trying to lose weight for this kind of stuff. You're sitting at 80 kilos, unfortunately. That's not far. You haven't got much to lose before you'll get to like something I assume you're looking towards. Like I haven't weighed myself in ages, but I'm like 70, 71 kilos. So like you haven't got a lot to lose there. Use like what? I'm sure from like 5 kilos, you'd probably be getting towards... You're targeting 65. Wow. How tall are you? If you're shorter than me, that is probably okay. But like 65 is... That's not a lot of kilos. I'm pretty sure I'd be considered underweight at 65 kilos. Where's a fucking BMI chart? So I'm... Open link in new tab, yes. No, open image in new tab. I'm 180 centimeters, 11 foot? Is that right? Not 11 foot, fucking Jesus, that'd be... Wait, no, I think I am... No, Jesus, 11 foot, I'm thinking of stones. In terms of weight. No, I'm fucking 5'10". Or 5'11". Oh, maybe 5'11", because I'm pretty sure I'm 180 centimeters. Like, almost exact. So if I was 65 kilos... Ooh, yeah, I'd definitely be in the underweight category there. That's like... Oh, wait, no, green is healthy. Okay, no, I could do that healthily. Just. Right? I could probably be fine, actually. Wait, this can't be right, because that would imply that I'm, like, on the heavier end, and, like, I don't know. Ugh. I am not on the heavier end. This graph is also confusing the fuck out of me to read, though, so I might be completely messing up my ability to read. Pretty sure I'm 70 kilos. So if I go down, that should be this column. 5'10". Yeah. That would imply that I'm on the heavier end of healthy. Like pretty much smack bang in there, but I feel like I'm pretty... I feel like most people refer to me like as pretty slim. I don't know what that thing says. I don't even know if you get to hear that. .8? Oh, so you're like the same height as... Well, we're like the exact same height. That's so crazy. Like to the centimeter, we're the same height. Fucking wild. You've been at 72 before and wasn't really there yet for your taste. That's fair. Just, you know, I mean, this graph seems incorrect to me because last time I checked, I was like on the light end using those same numbers. Just, you know, be careful with it. Don't go to underweight, you know? You went from 78 to 62. That's a big drop. Wow. Feel much better for it? It's all sorted out some of your dysphoria. That's fucking sick, Huggy. That's a big drop, though. Jesus, that's like almost 20 kilos. That's like 15 kilos. That's a huge drop. Congrats. I think once right now, I'm trying to like supply my body with enough fat to do fat redistribution stuff, to help with like hormone transition stuffs, and like, ooh, failed to send message. I didn't send a message. Wait, is chat still good? Okay. Okay. Wait, did it fail to send a message? Let me... Fuck, what are even our commands? Hydrate? I'm pretty sure that's a command. Yeah? Okay, I don't know what's... Are you guys good? Are you still here? You probably didn't get the error message that we just got, but... Is everything working still? Oh yeah, it was one of the regular ones that it failed to send. One of the timer ones. How bizarre. Okay, well I think it's still working. Or I can't... You guys aren't saying anything now. Are you guys saying anything and I'm just not hearing it? Seeing it? Oh, there you go. You didn't see any error? Yeah, no, it's just on my chatbot. So the thing that has the like regular little dings. So like it just tried to send, I think, no, it would have been lessons. Fuck, that is not how you type. Is it lessons or lesson? Lesson? Fuck, what is my command for that? Oh, do I not have one? Wait. What the fuck did you just try to do then? Timer. Oh, is it a Discord one? Is that what I tried to do? Okay, so it just tried to send this message. If I do a little Discord command. Failed to send. Hold the phone. Chat's broken. What about... like, is it just for timers? What about subscribe? Does that work? I guess I can... If I move chat over here, you can see what I'm looking at. Are my timers broke? No, it's just that one timer. It's just the Discord one. That's like a really important one. The hell? How weird. What if I just turn it off and on again? Off, on. Okay. And now... Discord. If it doesn't work, I'll just try it again later. Hey, that fixed it. Okay. Always the classic. Turn it off and on again. There you go. That's the error message that I was looking at. But yeah. What the fuck were we talking about? Drip? I don't fucking remember. Oh, we were talking about weight and stuff. Yeah, so I'm wanting to like gain a little bit of weight to like just be like fuel for like body fat distribution. Like it's not that I'm wanting to gain weight. It's what I'm wanting to provide my body the materials to like place fat where it's trying to place fat and do all the fucking subcutaneous shit and grow titties and shit like that. And then I think from there, once the body's in the fat distribution that I'm looking for, then I might be looking to lose some weight. Not like a lot, because I'm already quite slim. But just like a sexy amount. I might get a little bit into like, I don't like seeing muscles on me, so not like gym, but like I got a little bit of abs, just like a little bit of abs, just not even enough that you could see like a six-pack, just like an outline of where the abs are. That would be cool. That would be fire. Because I'm pretty slim. I think I could pull it off. Like, I looked like that as a teenager without, like, working out or anything. Because I just was fucking, like, I was a slim teenager. Like, I literally had the outline of abs just existing. That was just, my body fat was so low. You just want a flat tummy? That's fair enough. Be careful with that, though, because you can get to weird places with that. Yeah, relatively fat. Because, like, I don't care how slim you are. If you've just eaten, your tummy's not flat because, like, there's food in it, you know? And that is, like, a thing that exists. But, like, before a meal, it would be flat. Yeah. I keep myself fit with my work. That's true. That's true. it's definitely not as like I've definitely reduced its burden significantly. Now that I'm doing Trans Network, like not only do I like spend 3 days of work sitting in front of my chair, 3 days a week sitting like on my chair in front of my desk teaching, but also the 2 days a week I am doing gardening. Like I reduced down to the easy jobs, basically, the ones where I'm not having to be like super physically intense, because like those ones fucking sucked. Yeah, I think I also just eat quite a healthy diet. Dude, diet is like so important. I think I got super lucky with diet because I enjoy cooking and like I like making nice food, and I think I was raised that way. Like my parents always did home cooked meals. We never like takeaways even were a rarity, like because we were pretty poor. So they were like once in a blue moon, like especially as like a kid, like dude, getting a takeaway was like this, it was an event, like because that was so rare. You know, there'd be like 2 or 3 a year sort of thing. And then we just didn't go to McDonald's and anything like that, like almost ever. Or like, yeah, going to KFC again, that was an event. That was like a whole like thing. Like, yeah. So I think I probably benefited from that, from just like home cooked meals are just what's normal to me. Yeah. Once you get full control of your diet, you can use the power of oops, you forgot to eat to slim down easy. Yeah, true. Yeah, honestly, okay, if you have ADHD, like getting on meds will make a fucking difference to that. Jesus Christ. Like I have the opposite problem on meds, where it's like I have to be careful, and like my fucking people I get my meds from, they want like they want my weight every single time I get more meds, and they won't give me more meds unless I tell them how much I weigh right now, because they're like constantly checking in case you're losing weight, because like it fucking like to an unhealthy degree, because like it's fucking hard to eat. Like I have to force down lunches when I'm on my meds. Like Jesus, it's so fucking hard to eat. Which is someone who's trying to gain some weight to make fucking titties is a fucking nightmare. But yeah, fucking if you're trying to lose weight, Jesus Christ, getting on your fucking ADHD meds, whoa, that'll make it so easy. Because like suddenly food becomes like vile. I haven't found meds at work yet. I only started trying them this year because parents don't believe in anything mental. Oh, okay, I don't want to shit on people's parents, but like, dude, your parents, fucking, I don't know, it's fucking, which includes depresso, fucking ADHDs, yeah. Oh, that's fucking rough, dude. Yeah, fucking, okay. I don't know how much you've like looked into meds and shit yet, but get like beyond that, because like, dude, being on meds, like the only reason I'm not on meds right now is because there seems to be an issue getting my repeat prescription. Like I'm working on fucking getting more meds because like it's life changing, and like I think I have like pretty bad ADHD, but like fuck, dude, like having meds is like, it's like I'm me, but like it's the fucking limitless drug. It is actually the limitless drug. Fucking, so I'm on Elvance, as well as, so like for my mornings I take a booster, so that's basically the fast version of Elvance, and then I'm on Elvance for like the rest of the day, and like it is literally like the fucking limitless drug for me. I will sit down and work for hours. I will read for hours. Like I will fucking be like, no, I don't want to play games. Like, fuck off. I want to read my fucking paper here. Because, like, I'm reading right now. Like, I would rather be working than play. It's nuts. It's fucking... Dude. Oh my god. Drugs are fucking awesome. Like, getting your ADHD sorted is, like, holy fuck, it's so good. Sadly, Elvance made you impotent and weak, and on top of that, causes you. Oh, Jesus. Okay, combined with your antidepressants. Okay, yeah, that's probably not for you then. Yeah, it wasn't too bad for. Like, it definitely did decrease my libido a little bit, but I already have so much of that from HRT, but like it kind of doesn't even really like the HRT is the thing that's really doing it. It's not the Elvance, because like I think if I wasn't doing HRT, it'd be a more noticeable thing, but because I am, it's like there's not a lot more to do. I will find. I will warn for anyone that goes on to Elvance, and I don't know if this applies to other ADHD meds, but maybe it does. I don't know. When you are fucking, you know, having your moment, having a little goon sesh to yourself, you will goon. Oh my god. Like, 2 hours deleted. Fucking, like, Jesus Christ. You gotta book that shit in. Oh my god, those meds will fucking, because you're focused, you know? Fucking hell. That shit's insane. But still, for the rest of your life, fucking ADHD meds are fucking shit. Yeah, I don't know. If you've tried Elvance, then presumably you have a practitioner, so yeah, just keep playing with stuff, do whatever they tell you to do, I guess. Follow your doctor's orders. They'll have something for you, I'm sure. And I think for like, if you were like tweaking, then I've heard that like some of the like more traditional like older stuff are still pretty good. Like I've heard Ritalin is a lot better for people that like are like fucking tweaking on Elvance. Apparently Ritalin's a little bit more like tones down. Or like Adderall or some shit. Still take the Elvance at a low dose? Oh, okay, yeah. Can you keep yourself awake on 1 hour of sleep travel? Yeah, it'll do that. It'll do that. Traveling to your 6 a.m. shift. Yeah, it'll do that. No, I get it. I already just suck at sleep. Like, I'm just bad at sleep. So it can be pretty hard for me to get 8 hours of sleep. And, like, I notice it. Like, when I'm on Elvance, it's not really a big deal. It'll just mean that, like, I don't get all the positive effects. Or, like, they're pretty muted. Versus, like, normally I'd be like, you know? Like, if you ask any of my students, I yawn a lot in lessons because I'm tired a lot. It's just me. Bad at sleep? Same, Bessie, same. Yeah, oh my. Oh, it's like the worst. My brain has started doing a thing. I wake up at 2 a.m. or 2:30 a.m. That's just like a thing I do now. I just wake up at about 2:30 a.m. I don't know why, but that's what I do now. I wake up, and then sometimes I get to sleep reasonably quick. Sometimes I don't. And that's just a thing, I guess. Why this is a thing, I have no idea. But I'm awake. Then that's just swell. So currently I'm not getting an 8 hours uninterrupted because I wake up during the middle of it. Like literally, like the middle point is 2 a.m. for me. It's fucking shit. I guess 2:30 is about the middle point because I go to sleep at about 10ish. Well, about half 10ish. Get up at about 7 a.m. Fucking sucks. You fly to Denmark for a card game tournament? That's pretty cool this weekend. So you can get to practice voice by yourself in a hotel room all weekend. Hell's fucking yeah. Do wonders for your sleep, I'm sure. Yeah, dude, okay. If I'm having like a situation of my sleep where like something like this, where I just wake up randomly and can't get back to sleep. Like I had a thing like a month or two ago, like a couple of months ago, yeah. Where I was waking up specifically at 4 a.m. and I would just be awake, or like 4 or 5 a.m. and I wouldn't get back to sleep, and that was it. And that was my new wake up time. It was shit because I didn't want to be waking up. I woke up fucking like groggy and like out of it because it was fucking lacking 2 hours sleep, but it became a thing that my brain just started doing. and then set itself into a rhythm of doing it. And then we went to my boyfriend's parents for a weekend, and because it was in a different environment, it like reset everything, and I slept an ordinary 8 hours. We were there for the weekend, and it fixed it. And then from there, I was sleeping 8 hours again. So hey, going to your fucking card game tournament, maybe that'll fix your sleep, because it'll give you a reset. It's so fucking annoying. Yeah, I recently got some sleepy drugs. Like I just straight up went to Boots, was like, what do I need? Give me what I need. And like, okay, but have this and fucking 1 tablet 20 minutes before sleep. If that'll work, try 2. So I'm currently playing with that. I don't want to do it like all the time because I don't want to be like reliant on that shit. But like if I'm struggling to sleep, I'm a pop one of those. But I've used it a couple of times and it seems to work alright. So yeah, but it doesn't fix the 2 a.m. thing. That's still happening. As you can tell. For you, it's mostly going to bed too late, not sleeping nearly enough, and never being rested up enough, even if you sleep 8 hours. Yeah, I know what you mean with the not being rested up enough, even if you sleep 8 hours. I definitely have that. I'm better with going to bed too late. Like sometimes it will be a thing, but like I sort of like we go to bed at about 9:30 with a plan to be asleep by 10:30. So like there's a good window for me, but it's usually if because I watch YouTube videos before sleep, and I know you're not supposed to be on screens and shit, but if I don't sleep. Like it, for whatever reason, that's necessary. I think it's because like with ADHD, like I need to have the entertainment at low effort, and it needs to be a thing that I can wind down during. A video is perfect for that. It gives me it gives me stimulation while winding down, because like I will get too bored to sleep if I don't do that. But if I'm like looking something up, that will fuck me up. Like what was I looking at last night? Temporary tattoos. That's what I was looking up. Fucking temporary tattoos, and then I was up to like midnight fucking searching for that shit, and I could not sleep because I was my brain was active. But if I watch a YouTube video, that shit's fine. Yeah, Google shit. Don't Google shit. Don't fucking Google shit. Don't fucking chat GPT. Just fucking, I gotta watch a video and that's it. Yeah, I don't know. Ooh. You try to go to bed by midnight and no matter what, wake up at 6 a.m. Huggy, that's not enough sleep. I mean, I respect the always wake up at 6 a.m. because, like, from what I understand, it's when you wake up that is your, like, circadian rhythm setter. Like, everything gets based off of when you woke up. But, like, babe, you should be going to bed at the same time I go to bed. Like, 10 p.m. at the latest. You know? Get those 8 hours. Sure, if ADHD meds, I can get to bed sooner because it's just a procrastination thing. Yes, although they should be wearing off by the time you're going to bed because otherwise they'll fuck with your sleep. So you might still have issues. Because like think about it, ADHD meds are stimulants, so they have to have worn off. That's why they have short half-lives. Like they have to have worn off by the time and like in good time before you'd be going to bed, because otherwise your sleep's going to be fucked with. So, yeah. Kind of rough. Because I was hoping they'd help me with my sleep, and they didn't. They just didn't. Because, like, they're gone by then, you know? But yeah. I don't know. It's very annoying. getting on your meds does feel like once you have the right meds, they feel like a fucking superpower. Holy shit. If you went to bed at 10, I'd be awake at 4 a.m. Your body's been running 5 or 6 hours most of your life. I mean, fair, maybe you're one of the 6-hour people, but that's not typical. Like, I think it's pretty rare to be someone who can actually, like, legitimately only need 6 hours sleep. Usually that means you've just gotten used to 6 hours sleep, but it is having impact that you just don't notice anymore. Like, you just become desensitized to the negative effects rather than actually not having them. Just don't notice them anymore. Okay, I might wrap up stream soonish, because I'm getting a little bit sleepy myself. I need to wake myself up, get some jobs done. What have I got rest for the day? Let's get back to the just chatting screen. Pretty sure I have another 2 lessons. Yeah, another 2 lessons going into my evening a little bit, and then we're done. Dude, how's it Wednesday already? Jesus Christ. Time goes too quickly. Ugh. You start packing your suitcase? Hells yeah. Yeah, good look at your card event. What wait, I'm not going quite yet. What's your what game is it? What's the TCG tournament? I used to be so fucking into Yu-Gi-Oh, dude. Fucking Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. That was the shit. Early days of Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. Before they brought in Synchros. Or even, no, Synchros was fine. Before they brought in the fucking, like, whatever the ones with the black cards, whatever they are, where you, like, stack them and shit. That was fucking dumb shit. It's Flesh and Blood? I have never heard of that. Flesh and Blood. Flesh and Blood TCG. Okay, yeah, I've just never heard of this. Okay, the cards look like Magic cards, though. They look identical to Magic cards. No shade, but those are Magic cards. Used to be a Yu-Gi-Oh player too, but Konami ban list mentality sucks. The game became grating. Yeah, I can get that. I can get that. I liked in the older days. Like, get me some fucking GX shit, and that's some fucking good shit. I don't know. Fucking Duel Links was good for a really long time. Until it just wasn't. Very, very quickly it wasn't anymore. And I was like, oh, okay. What we needed was a good ranked ladder. And then it would be great. A good ranked ladder. And then, like, I don't know. Maybe, because the 5Ds shit is where everybody diverges. Like, I used to see, or like the Zexal stuff, or whatever. I don't fucking know where shit is. But, like, God, Synchros are okay. It's one after Synchros, but fucking, the fan base diverges. Yeah, I don't know. They need to, like, do a split there, where there could be, like, 2 ranked ladders or some shit. And then people would have a great time, and the game would still be thriving. But it ain't. So, yeah. Not sure even by they look like Magic cards. They did poach. Like, the layout of a card is, like, the exact fucking same. I already closed the tab. Yeah, like, they literally, like, they look the same. Fucking, it just scrolled down a whole bunch. Why did it do that? It's very annoying. I don't want it to do that. There you go. If I share screen again. Yeah, like, these just kind of look like Magic cards look. Like, that's just kind of what they look like. The aesthetic, I guess. I don't just mean the fantasy vibes, but, like, the font and the fucking, like, it just looks like, these artworks are a bit different, like the Gemkeeper Doob and fucking Go Bananas, but like, I don't know, it's very, like a Yu-Gi-Oh card doesn't look like this, you know, but a Magic card looks like this. Like if I type in Magic for Gathering, right? Like these are very similar looking cards. That's a really similar looking card. Whereas like Yu-Gi-Oh! Or like Pokemon. That's a very different looking card. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's what I mean. Oh, they were joke cards, that's why they look different? Yeah, there you go then, yeah. Alright, I'm going to wrap us up there. Have a wonderful rest of your day, everybody. We should do like a planned, like a, we're going to do this thing, this stream. I don't know what, but I should do a planned stream sometime. Have like an actual thing planned we're going to do. I don't know, if you got suggestions, stick them in the suggestion channel in the Discord. Yeah, we should do a thing sometime. Anyway, have a lovely rest of your day, everybody. And then, yeah, next thing is going to be next week. I think we have a handful of public lessons next week. If I bring my calendar back up. Pretty sure we have like a whole bunch of stuff. So yeah, next week we have... Why is this not showing me? Big stuff. Why is that not showing me everything? That's so weird. Yeah, we have a public lesson on Monday with Dahlia. Then nothing on Tuesday. And then back-to-back public lessons on Wednesday. So yeah, we've got a couple of different things there for you on next week. So I'll see you all on Monday. Have a lovely rest of your days. Have a lovely rest of your week. And a rest of your weekend. Yeah. I think that's, yeah. Have I got anything left to say? I don't think so. Yeah. Have a good one. Fucking, I don't know. Call your cousin. Say hi. Alright. Appreciate your faces. Have a good one, everyone.